For some reason, our congregations are embracing the spirit of experimentation. You will recall that last year at this assembly, we passed a resolution on experimentation after much debate of grammar and such. But we got it passed, and we are living into that. And you've seen that in terms of some of the videos, those examples. Also, our Try Something New Facebook page is actually the source where a lot of tomorrow's workshops came from. People are, both lay and clergy, are using that as an opportunity to talk about what they're trying in their congregations. The world is changing rapidly around us. Our society is not the same as it was 3 years ago when I was elected. It is changing that rapidly. How many of you have an iPhone? In California, if you are to no longer, an Apple computer is based in California, if you are a company and you are no longer going to provide service to a product that you developed, you must declare that product vintage. Therefore, the original iPhone is declared vintage. Only in California would they have a category that would have to do with wines and apply it to technology. But that little illustration tells you how rapidly the world is changing around us. And our church has to respond to it. And there may be another way. If you know it, great. But in the meantime, that's why we're pushing experimentation. Just try it. What was the old commercial? Hey, let's get Mikey and try it. You'll like it. A couple of examples that we were working on videos and did not get a chance to visit them. Scott Howard, who is the pastor at St. Stephen Lutheran Church, small experiment. He invited somebody from another congregation to attend on a Sunday morning as a spy. In other words, just come to worship as if you were coming to visit our congregation for the first time, experience worship, come in, walk in, worship with us, leave, and then write up and give a report to the church council. And the conversation they had was fascinating because the assumptions that we often make, we're a friendly church. Folks, I hate to tell you this, I've been to some of your churches. I've shown up dressed like this. I'm carrying my alb. In this case, I was carrying my crozier. And I walked in the front door, and there were 3 women who looked at me like, I mean, it's a small example of an experimentation, but that's something you can do. You can find somebody here this weekend at this assembly near you who will come and visit your church, and then make a report to your church council, and then follow up on that. Second experiment, St. Andrew in Bristol, Connecticut held a very popular Bible study by using the arts. One of their members is a graphic designer, is also an artist, likes to draw, brought people together. They focused around the theme of wisdom, and they explored Scripture through the arts. A small experiment, but something different. Clifton Lutheran in Marblehead is trying an open mic event as a way of reaching out to people. These are just but a few examples along with these videos that you have seen. We need to keep pushing and get bolder and bolder.